Chapter 491. At this time, Alan and Burton were stopped by the staff of Serene World Clinic. "Excuse me, did you make an appointment for your visit today?" the guy asked as he looked at Alan very vigilantly. He had never seen Alan before, and there had been too many messy and inappropriate people coming to Serene World Clinic to look for Paisel in the past 2 days. Therefore, the young man did not dare to let anyone in so casually. Alan hurriedly replied, "Hello, young brother. I am Alan, the young lord of the Baker family. Please inform the genius doctor, Dr. Billy, that I admit I must have offended him at the Japanese Medical Expo the other day. The reason I'm here today is to apologize to Dr. Billy, and I really hope that he'll be able to give me an opportunity to apologize to him in person." The young man replied coldly, "Dr. Billy has said he won't be seeing anyone who does not have an appointment with him. So, please leave immediately. You should at least be speaking politely to me. I am still the young lord of the Baker family anyway. Let me tell." "Sorry, but none of us at Serene World Clinic know of the Baker family. Please leave immediately. Otherwise, I have no choice but to call the police." The young man did not want to give up, and he could not be bothered to show Alan any respect. Therefore, he was chasing him out of the clinic at this time. "Don't do this to me, brother. We can talk things out nicely." Alan started panicking at this time. The reason why he came here today was to beg Paisel to take action to save Sean. If Sean's penis continued festering to the point where he needed amputation, then the Baker family would definitely have to pay for it. In the eyes of the Baker family, Paisel was probably the only person who would be able to save Sean now. Even though Alan would be asking an extravagant request from Paisel, as long as Paisel could cure Sean, the Baker family would also be able to escape from a disaster. Therefore, Alan placed all of his hopes on Paisel. If his father found out that he did not even get to see Paisel in person, he would definitely be furious. At the same time, Burton, the illegitimate son of the Baker family, simply stood at the side without saying anything at all. This time, his father had already said that whoever could solve this crisis would succeed him as the chairman of Baker Pharmaceuticals. Therefore, the first thing that came to Burton's mind was to seek Paisel's help. However, he did not expect Alan to have the same idea, and since he had run into his brother at the clinic, he could only become a follower and assistant to his elder brother. Alan wanted to see Paisel as soon as possible, so he opened his mouth and yelled into the Serene World Clinic, "Dr. Billy, we need your help to save a life. Please let us in." The young man was very angry at this time. "I've already told you that Dr. Billy is not seeing anyone without an appointment. Don't you think it's very shameless for you to be screaming in this manner?" At this time, Paisel had just ended his phone call with Alex, and he stepped out of his consultation room. He walked towards the door before he stared coldly at the Baker brothers as he said, "Why are both of you causing trouble at Serene World Clinic?" When Alan saw Paisel, he quickly pushed the young man aside before he hurriedly said, "Dr. Billy, I am Alan from the Baker family. I really need your help." Paisel simply glared at him before he said, "I remember you. I saw you being very disrespectful towards Mr. Anderson at the Japanese Medicine Expo the other day. Now, you actually have the audacity to come and create trouble at my clinic?" Alan hurriedly begged, "Don't get me wrong, Dr. Billy. I was confused, and I know that I offended Mr. Anderson at the Japanese Medicine Expo the other day. That is entirely my fault. However, I ask that you have mercy and forgive me for my mistake." "Impossible," Paisel replied coldly. "Mr. Anderson has been very kind to me all this while. The fact that you offended him is even more serious than if you had offended me. So, no matter what you're about to ask of me, I will never do it for you. Please leave this place immediately."